It has been 3 years since this mode made its debut, and I really don't think it will ever die. So has this become players' own version of like an American Nightmare? No, not that nightmare. Look, we all should have seen this coming, right? I mean, look at NBA 2K.
They want to take a season of basketball and throw a battle pass in it like it's motherfucking Apex Legends, like it's a free-to-play game, like you're unlocking fucking gun skins. What are you, unlocking shoe skins? What is happening here?
And here we are as these innocent wrestling fans just playing our game thinking everything's gonna be okay, and they maybe won't implement the dreaded nasty thing of microtransactions.
What is this?
Well, we had a good run, right? But why? Why would they allow this to happen to our wrestling games?
Money!
All right, that's why. See, when MyFaction launched in WWE 2K22, I, like a lot of people, were curious. I was also nervous, like the kid who's bringing home a test to their parents and didn't want to show them results because they didn't know what they were gonna do. In my house, there's me, there's my wife, there are 2 kids, and guess what? I always get blamed that there's nothing on TV. My wife's got the Apple TV going, there's things just humming all over the place, and I get complained to every single day that there's nothing to watch. So that's where today's sponsor comes in, Surfshark. Because guess what? The complaints, they're gone. It's very quiet in Matt's house now. I can log into Netflix, I can change my IP address, I don't look like I'm living in Canada. Bam, whole new setup for all the shows. The kids don't even know what's happening to them half the time. They're seeing stuff that's on Netflix that's never even been there. My wife doesn't know how to use this stuff. But thanks to Surfshark, it's actually made very easy with their app. Being able to do things like change all of their streaming platforms to get to a different country so that it makes the viewing experience a little bit better, and you got more options in there. And for guys like me, what I really care about is all of the network security and privacy that Surfshark has to offer. But on top of that, the big thing for my wife and I, because we do travel quite a bit, is being able to have that extra layer of security on our devices. So when we use Surfshark when we travel, we can actually log into our banking, feel more comfortable. Everything is encrypted, it's private, there is going to be no issues for us, so we kind of feel a lot safer. Now what's funny is that I told my wife that it has a feature that removes all of the pop-up cookies and all of that stuff. And then she said, why are you getting rid of our cookies? So I said there's new stuff on Netflix, and she was good to go. There's no risk in trying Surfshark for a 30-day money-back guarantee. Secure your privacy with Surfshark and use the code ASSEMBLE and get yourself 4 months of extra service. Now I'm gonna go watch something on my Netflix and everything's gonna be better in my world. MyFaction in 2K22 was pretty bare bone. You collect digital cards, you unlock packs, you play these matches to collect more cards, to complete more collections, and
there's no Pepe Silvia, you gotta be kidding me! I got boxes full of Pepe!
Well, you get the idea. But it wasn't well received.
Nope.
And most players' feedback online was that it's not something they were interested in trying. So we thought, all right, let's ignore it. Maybe it'll go away.
Nah.
WWE 2K23, a refreshed version of 2K22, some new roster additions, War Games match type, and of course, the return. So I did the thing. I tried it again, and this time we got some new things like online play, live events, where every week a new type of match would come roll out and you could of course collect.
Okay, whoa, a diamond!
Nice.
Nothing terribly new here in 2K23, but there was something that had been bothering players about this mode so far: the locked superstars. Over the past 2 games, we saw locked wrestlers like Triple H, DX HBK, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, Asuka, and well, that kind of pissed off a lot of players.
That's it. Screw this game.
Now, we got lucky, didn't we? We had community creations to be able to come in and save the day. This helped players so much not feel like they were missing out. But it also angered people at the same time because what they liked was completely locked behind this mode, and they couldn't use it anywhere else in the game. People felt like the prices were also just so expensive across every single year of this game just for collecting digital cards. And as players, we couldn't see why this was happening either.
Give us some money!
Sorry, I forgot. WWE 2K24, the 3rd year of the franchise's latest refresh, and you know what? I was pretty excited for this one. Sure, the evolution was a small departure from the last 2 games, but we got more weapons, we got more match types added in, improved game modes, a 40 years of WrestleMania showcase. Okay, showcase was alright.
I mean, it's alright, like.
But there was one thing that players heard about that gave us hope, that gave us the willingness to turn on this mode for the 3rd straight year and see if it would deliver. Persona cards.
Huh?
2K revealed that in 2K24, we would have the introduction of Persona cards. Grind out matches and rank up to eventually unlock real wrestlers, alternate models, and play as them, but this time, they worked everywhere in the game. My reaction when I heard this, I had hope. I turned on the game, I played a bit, and what did I do? I unlocked Sheamus' Persona card in the first week. I also noticed that we were getting lots of events. Lots of cards were coming through, almost weekly. It felt like they were really going to give us a shot. Not only from getting Sheamus, but we had Ichiban Hulk Hogan, we had Cody Rhodes, the John Cena Mattel model. They were all there. It was giving us a lot to look forward to. And then, nothing. Just waiting, wondering, hoping we'd get more. What happened? It felt like it was over. Was it? Finally, more Persona cards. Roman Reigns with a man bun and a tracksuit. The Rock, the final boss version of The Rock, was revealed.
Nice. Nice.
This was it. This is what players were hoping to see from this mode. Except one slight problem. These Persona cards were gonna cost you though. And by that I mean a huge amount of grinding. But I guess The Rock was right.
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
So I started to grind and got nothing. Just nothing. I got nowhere. I opened packs, I grinded out matches, and I wasn't getting anywhere.
Shut up, bitch.
Then I started to look online to see if other players were having a similar problem. And I saw crazy comments. Hundreds of dollars were being spent on this. I couldn't believe it. It's enough for a car payment on these Persona models.
Everything about this car is cool.
I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Then I thought, if I could get this model, at least I could change the tank top to something else. But that wasn't the case. The attires, you couldn't change them. No matter what you would do, what you see is what you get. So I asked the question, why are people spending so much money on these Persona cards?
But she's got a new hat.
Is it just FOMO?
FOMO is the constant fear of missing out.
Or has it always been this way for, well, everything?
Chat, I'm about to buy a new iPhone right now, y'all, live on stream.
But again, who am I to say what's right or wrong?
Off is a direction you can fuck.
And how people should spend their money and their time.
But only if it's money!
People are happy and having fun doing this, and maybe I'm wrong. But one thing I do know, this is not going anywhere. And I think players need to prepare themselves for what the future could end up looking like for the wrestling franchises that they love.